I just stepped in and go to. Any questions? I don't know. So, no, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be a few hours ago here already, but the airplane was cancelled and everything, so I just came in. And I just did a movie called Postal, and I don't have the time now to show the clips now. They will show them after I leave the stage, basically. So what happened is I got a lot of, let's say, negative reviews in the past, and after Blood Rain, basically I sat down and I said, so I give a shit now, and I write a script what I think is funny, and shooting children, for example, or flying into the World Trade Center. I think this is kind of funny material, and and then I wrote that script, and I finally did also the movie. Where I finished the script, I sent the movie out to the agencies in order to get some actors. And then Sarah Silverman passed, Dave Cross passed, because it is too dirty. Then you start thinking about, oh, so you wrote some edgy stuff. And Rob Schneider passed on a part. And then we did a casting in Los Angeles. And there were actually some people, they came, like Dave Foley came, J.K. Simmons, the guy from Spider-Man, the publisher from the newspaper, Simon Cassell, the Big Lebowski, Michael Hutchinson. So a lot of actors came to the casting against the wish of their agents. And they said, we want to be in that movie. And so it was very good to shoot that movie with that guys because they were really into it. And I think the main point is I was not only pissed about my career or my backlash I got or whatever. I think also it was the right time to make a statement what's going on basically on the globe. And so the question is, how many Will Ferrell ice skating comedies you want to see? Or how many times you want to see like Ben Stiller gets married in the last second? Or fucking plastic robots destroying the planet? Or at one point you want to see maybe something that has to do with what actually happens right now. And what happens right now, from my perspective, is that Bush is a criminal. And we should sit in jail since 5 years, and I think we never had a government what is so clearly paid by the oil and weapon industry. And where we showed the movie in New York City, there was a guy coming to me later, he said his father died in the World Trade Center attack. And he said this movie was necessary to do. And so I think Postal is a funny movie, but it's maybe also the only movie, like fictional movie, what is a little like South Park in real, what really goes and puts the finger in the room. So I don't know what the schedule is to get people questioning me something, or should we show maybe the first bit of the clip? Then play the clip. These are the two guys in the September 11 cockpit. Is there sound? Really short.
Do I have your attention? God damn you. What's wrong with you people? You're so busy trying to blow up the world in the name of God. Newsflash, fucktards. God doesn't need your help. He's God. And he, she, it, they gave your life. And you're wasting it. Look around. Look. Look, God damn it. See? We're not that different. Because we all come from the same family, known as humanity. And what do families do? Do they fight? Yeah, sure. But they work it out. Because they love each other. And they know that they're stuck with each other. Just like all of us are. Here, on this crazy big mud ball called Earth. So come on, people. Let's try and find some common ground, huh?
Well, we all like Jews.
No, not a hate thing. A happy thing. I think it's time to empty our hands of guns so we can fill our hands with hugs. If you want to waste this precious gift we call life, I can't stop you. So go ahead. Shoot. Or shoot.
Just a prime example of why everybody should buy my book, How to Fire an Employee Without Making It Go Muscle. Because I'm a
Yeah, so those were a few tips from the movie.
I've got a question. Okay, basically over the years or whatever, making films for, you've gotten a lot of flack for the stuff that you put out. And everyone, especially most of in this audience, has been more vocal with what they don't like about your films. Do you tend to take that into account at all when you move forward with your next piece? Or would you choose to make it to now?
Absolutely.
What the fuck was that racist shit, you asshole? Get the fuck off the stage.
So you should use your brain, and then you know what satire is. So, but I think definitely.
Get the fuck off the stage. There's a difference.
Okay. Should I answer the relationship?
So I'll go back to the question.
Okay. So, I absolutely, I think I learned from the critic, to be honest, but as a critic where you learn from it as a critic what makes no sense. And I think we put from laughing on way more effort than we learn into the scripts, for example. And this is basically what you see that in Dungeon Siege, for example, is the most King comes up in January, or now in Postal, and in Far Cry next year. So, from this point of view, I think after House of the Dead, I never put game footage in movie again, for example. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, over here, of the subject, I was wondering if there's just like a personal vendetta that you're trying to ruin my birthday.
No, it's actually moved to October 12th, so you can count down.
Thank you for that. What exactly did you have to do to Ben Kingsley? The man played comedy. Yeah.
He gained some weight since Gandhi, and but he also said play vampire at one point, right? So, and I don't. The thing is like you can like a book like Blood Rain or not, right? So, but if I compare Blood Rain with Electra or Ultraviolet, I would prefer Blood Rain, right? But this like it's a taste. Like if you like something, you like it. If not, you don't like it. It is what it is, right? So, what should I say?
I would like to say you've got a serious set of cojones to show up. That's I don't mind that.
Look, and if you give the movies a chance, you will see that these are different movies, and Postman is totally different from the Night of House of the Dead. Yeah. And by the way, I did movies before House of the Dead, different genres.
Mr. Boll, first off, yeah, hats off to your incredible balls for stepping up there. Cheers. And I'm just curious, if you have the opportunity to make Kingdom Hearts the movie, would you cast the story?
I don't know. Whatever name I would say now makes more sense. So, yeah, next question.
How do you feel knowing that Rich Lopez got something off.com has more fans than you will ever have?
What, yes, more?
Yeah, they like what he does, unlike everybody in this room compared to your movies.
Yeah. Did you saw Richard Lopez movie on the internet? It's now in the house movie.
House?
Yeah. Did you saw?
It was satire. It was satire for movies like yours. It was only 10 minutes, so we didn't have to sit through like that. Good for you. I mean, it did. That was unfair.
This was terrible. This clip really was terrible. I think at one point you should look something also like don't bring it in connection with the director, right? If you see that clip from Postal and you don't think that is funny or whatever, it's the opposite to that what we showed the movie now on 6-7 festivals and the reactions were really, really good to that movie. Even read it on the internet. And what I personally, what makes me happy is that people that trash me on their websites of Dread Central and BloodyDisgusting.com, they all wrote good reviews about Postal. They gave me another chance. But it looks like a lot of people say don't give me a chance, and so it's your decision, right? So and if you don't give a movie a chance, you don't give a movie a chance. I accept it, but I think it's still unfair. I think there should be a fair opportunity that you see a new movie with fresh eyes and you give it a shot. So okay.
Yeah, we're here. First of all, just real quick, NVIDIA 56908. Anyone? 56908. Okay, sorry. But no, in all seriousness, sir. Unlike all these other, crazies out there, I think you're just an amazing filmmaker. Movies that just changed my life. I'm sure all theirs as well. I know they don't recognize it at first. Let it sink in. Rewatch them. Another nice is. But that said, I mean, like websites like AncoolNews.com, which is one of my personal favorites, typically give you a lot of slack for choices you make. And if first you don't succeed, try again. Do you see a point in your future where you try something different?
Yeah, absolutely. It was after a long time. It's the first movie where I wrote the script. For my earlier movies, I wrote the scripts always on my own, like Just Right Movie and later First Semester or Backwoods, Out of America, and then I stopped doing it with House of the Dead. So I just thought, like, if I get grilled, then I should get grilled for my own shit. And so at this time, I can really say I'm full responsible. I'm even the writer of the movie. So we will see if people like it or people don't like it. I think it was time to get a little like that self-censorship out of our head with Postal, because I think there's kind of a depressed atmosphere after September 11th about the whole political climate worldwide. And this is the reason I did Postal, to break that apart and questions to roots, we'll begin.
Okay. Postal's focus, or at least in the beginning, we just went off on one rant about it making light of World Trade Center, and it's been 6 years.
It's not really insulting of the victims of the World Trade Center. I think they only, like in the New York Post, they wrote about it that it's insulting. I don't think it is insulting at all. I think it makes fun out of the terrorists, out of the fanatics. Okay.
Right. Well, my point was is that you said you made strict focus on making light of WTC and all the humor about it. It's been 6 years after South Park, The Simpsons, and every single major pop culture outlet has basically made lighthearted. Don't you think you're a little late in the game by coming up with all these ha-ha-ha jokes about WTC?
Yeah, but then I question you directly back. Why is they do it only in animation movies, right? Because everybody else pushes out to make this. And they get away with that critic in the South Park series. And look, I don't think it's too late, and it's not about September 11th, the movie, right? It's supposed to duty has a really bad day, and then in that day in Paradise City, everything comes together in that one day, basically, the whole like Bush, Bin Laden, and the whole world politics. So, it's overall a story about a guy who wants a job. Yeah.
Okay. Why are we forced to see Dave Foley's penis?
It was his decision. He said I play that scene naked. So I said I don't stop you doing it. But and it's it is what it is, right?
I guess no comment.
Yeah.
Hi. I just wanted to say I have a lot of respect for you for making films that you want to make without concerning yourself with being politically correct or paying a lot of attention to the criticism. And not letting the criticism get to you. And I just wanted to ask, in regards to the films you make about games, do you understand where a lot of us are coming from in our criticism of you? As you know, we want to see videos that are films that are very close to the games, and when they.
I know, but in House of the Dead, show me the story of House of the Dead, right? So I think, let me explain Alone in the Dark, for example. Atari was supposed to release Alone in the Dark 5 parallel to the movie. And they closed the LA facility, Lenny Irving got released, they developed a game what had a lot to do with our movie, but it was all dropped. Now Alone in the Dark 5 is finished. It's based in the Central Park, right? So, and we actually do a sequel based on that game. So, it was in Alone in the Dark, it was not my fault that the movie came out and had nothing to do with the game because they failed to finish that game. So, I think on Blood Rain, what I want to do on Blood Rain is, it's a trilogy. The Blood Rain 3 movie, what I want to do, is in the Second World War actually. But I wanted to start in Transylvania 1700 to move them forward in time. And the second Blood Rain comes out in September on DVD, what is the best time. So I went 100 years forward, and the third part will be the Second World War, another 100 years forward where she's chasing Nazis. And I think in Far Cry there was a really good game story, and we almost followed with Far Cry the game story exactly. So, and this is a game what you have meat you can work with. In other games, like for example, Postal. What is in Postal? You have the trailer park, you have Bitch, you have the dog champ. We're using cats as silencers. We have it all in the movie. So I followed a lot of the game rules in the movie. But I thought like. I understand that as a gamer, if you play a game over and over again, you have your own movie in your mind also. But on the other hand, I have to make also movies what people understand. They've never played the game. They think Alone in the Dark is a thriller and have no idea that it's based on a video game. So if I would be too close to the game that you almost don't understand the whole movie, then it will never work. this is another problem, that the movies must get sold in 80 different territories, and a lot of games are not even distributed in Russia or Thailand or Japan. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so people are always, really angry. Well, not angry, but they aren't terribly happy when somebody makes a movie out of a video game or a novel. I'm just curious as to why you got started making movies out of video games, or well, you get what I'm trying to say,
Yeah, but look, I think I did a very good movie with Heart of America about school violence. Yeah, but if you make a very good movie where everybody said it's a very good movie, but you're not getting it sold, and I'm not a subsidized director, right? So I have to return the money. And where I got the House of the Dead script, I didn't like that script, but this was the script was Sega approved, so we shot House of the Dead, and this movie made money. And so you keep doing this, and I try only from this point on, I tried that I get the rights for the games I like. Where I think Alone in the Dark is a really good game, and Far Cry is a really good game. And on Blood Rain, I don't think Blood Rain is a really good game, but I like the character of Blood Rain. To do a vampire movie with sex and gore, and not like, look, Jennifer Garner would never lose her bra, yeah? But I wanted to do like a gory, sexy vampire movie. So I tried from this point on to find games I personally really like, and I think we would be able to make a good movie out of it. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for, I can't really say that I agree with what you do, but I'm proud of you for, sticking in there and keeping on doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
It's respectable.
One second.
Yeah, I have only 5 more minutes, right? So that's the problem.
Yeah, you want to given the scope of your taste and vision, how in God's name do you keep getting funding?
Who are these people? I have a bridge that I want to sell. It's really nice. It's in the middle of Brooklyn.
Also, we're all critics of you. Are you going to beat the shit out of us?
Whatever. So, no. House of the Dead made $85 million worldwide, and it cost $7 million. Alone in the Dark sold worldwide 4 million DVDs, and
so does that mean I can have like $13.50 back for renting Blood Rain and House of the Dead? Because I wasn't satisfied.
No, don't talk to me, talk to Blockbuster, right? So, so far we didn't lost a lot of money with the movies. Let's say it this way. Yeah, more questions?
Yeah, this is going to be the last question.
It is what it is. Look, I go my way. I'm not part of the system. I made my movie with 60,000. My first movie was 60,000 bucks in Germany, and traveled with 5 prints for 1 year from theater to theater. And 16 years later, I still make movies, and I'm not like Eli Ross, son of Joe Ross, who was chief of Revolution or Sony. And I had nothing to do with the fucking film industry. My father was a worker in Leverkusen, and this is what it is. So, and if some people don't like my movies, I think there are also some people that like my movies, and I try to do my best that the movies are good. Thank you very much.
All right, I need everybody to go ahead and, not that you weren't already headed that way, but go ahead and make your way back to the back corners. We need to clear this room for the concerts tonight.